before, the drug war has been a total and complete failure, and yet we keep doing the same thing because we don't have an alternative. You know, you talk about the guns and the drugs and the money on the table. Yeah, it's there, and I'm not saying it shouldn't be there. I'm not saying we shouldn't make those arrests and do what we need to do, but there ought to be an alternative. There ought to be something else that we do at the same time. And right now, there really isn't. There just isn't. And that's the failure. The failure isn't that we're still arresting people. The failure is that we don't have any alternative. And that's what drives me up the wall, is that with all we know, with all the money we have in this country, and certainly in parts of the country, as I mentioned, we're not doing it. And we have to do that. And I don't know if it's ever going to change, to tell you the truth. I'm pretty. I just don't see us making that big change like anybody with half a brain knows we need to make. You know, Trump gets into office and he's going to bomb the cartels in Mexico. Yeah. Well, that's going to work out well, isn't it?
Oh my! Those guys have a lot of money. They've made billions for decades on end, and I'm sure they've got bank reserves to. I don't know, buy big weapons to come after us. Who knows? It's just crazy. And I've got to say this, sir. I have the answer. It is legalization. It is allowing Walgreens to sell heroin for $5 a gram, and to adults. Maybe you got to take a course. You got to learn. Don't kill yourself. Here's how not to do that. And then and the same for meth and any other drug. That it be sold cheap to adults. That immediately takes away the power from these drug cartels, the terrorists, the gangs that prowl our neighborhoods, enticing our kids to lives of crime or addiction, and basically ends overdose deaths, except for the stupid and suicides, and the upside is that the death toll comes down. We save money on law enforcement. We can focus on violent crimes, etc., and put the police to work where they need to be.
Dean, as a police officer for 43 years, I have absolutely no problem with your solution. If it works, great. I could care less. I think it's you very well may be right. I don't know, but you very well could be. And again, I have no problem with it. I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen in this country. I think you should keep advocating for it. I think others like you should keep advocating for it if that's what you believe. I'm going to fall back to my position, my life's work in we need enforcement. We're going to have to continue enforcement until what you're saying happens.